Welcome back. In this episode, we're diving into Bashar's teachings to uncover a powerful process: how to identify and amplify your personal excitement frequency. Excitement, according to Bashar, isn't random. It's not a fleeting mood. It's your most reliable inner compass, the signal from your higher self that shows you the most aligned path forward. When you know how to tune into that frequency and then amplify it, manifestation stops being effortful. It becomes natural. Synchronicity guides you. Opportunities arrive at the perfect time. And most importantly, life feels more like flow and less like struggle. So today we'll go step by step into how to recognize your true excitement frequency, the process of amplifying it in daily life, practical exercises for raising your vibration automatically, how this connects to the deeper creative power of imagination. A bridge we'll take into Neville Goddard's teachings in our next episode. What exactly is the excitement frequency? Bashar explains that excitement is your soul's natural resonance. It's the vibrational frequency of your true self. Think of it like a radio station. When you feel genuine excitement, you're tuning into the channel of your higher self. The clearer you stay on that channel, the easier it is to receive guidance, synchronicities, and opportunities. A few key points to remember. Excitement feels expansive. It opens you up instead of shutting you down. Excitement contains energy. Even if you're tired, it gives you momentum. Excitement is persistent. It doesn't fade after a moment. It nudges you again and again. And this is crucial. Excitement isn't always about something huge. It could be about starting a business or simply rearranging your room. The size doesn't matter. The resonance does. Why excitement equals manifestation. Here's the key mechanism Bashar outlines. Excitement is alignment. When you follow excitement, you match your higher self's frequency. Frequency attracts. The universe mirrors back that energy with experiences of the same vibration. Synchronicity unfolds. Opportunities and connections show up seemingly out of nowhere. Manifestation becomes effortless. You no longer force outcomes. They arrive naturally. This flips the traditional manifestation approach. Instead of trying to make things happen, you act on excitement now, and the universe organizes the rest. How to identify your excitement frequency. Bashar gives us a simple formula for finding it. Step 1, ask the question. Pause, breathe, and ask, what is the most exciting thing I can do right now with the resources I have? Step 2, follow the energy, not the scale. Don't dismiss small things. Maybe you feel excited to clean your desk, listen to music, or send a message. These micro actions matter. Each one is a stepping stone to bigger synchronicities. Step 3, discern excitement from impulse. Excitement uplifts. Impulse often drains. If it feels like escape, it's not excitement. If it feels like expansion, it is. Step 4, take the step without expectation. The mind wants to know the why. Bashar says you don't need to know. Just act. Excitement is breadcrumb navigation. One step reveals the next. Amplifying your excitement frequency. Once you identify excitement, how do you expand and stabilize it? Practice 1, micro excitement choices. At every crossroads, even small ones, choose the most exciting option available. Tea or coffee? Which excites you more? Exercise now or later? Which lights you up? Practice 2, visualization amplifier. Close your eyes and imagine excitement as a wave of energy in your body. See it spreading, glowing, vibrating through every cell. This primes your nervous system to sustain it. Practice 3, act with full presence. Don't half do excitement, immerse fully. If you're painting, paint. If you're cooking, cook. Presence is amplification. Practice 4. Gratitude integration. At the end of the day, reflect on moments you followed excitement. Express gratitude. Gratitude anchors the vibration deeper into your subconscious. The common blocks. Let's address the traps that block excitement. Overthinking. You want the full map before acting. But the map unfolds only step by step. Solution. Act on the next step. Judgment from others. People may not understand. That's okay. It's your compass, not theirs. Attachment to outcomes. Expectation lowers your frequency. Replace it with curiosity. Limiting beliefs. Life has to be hard, or I can't trust myself. Question these beliefs, then override them by acting on excitement anyway. How excitement creates flow. When you consistently follow excitement, something magical happens. Coincidences multiply. Opportunities feel magnetic. Challenges reframe themselves as stepping stones. Bashar says, excitement is not just your engine, it's the organizing principle of your life, meaning you don't need to figure everything out. By following the excitement in front of you, the pieces rearrange themselves into a coherent, abundant reality. Daily excitement routine. Here's a structure you can start today. Morning, ask, what excites me most right now? Act on one thing immediately. Midday, when energy dips, ask, what small shift excites me now? Even a stretch or sip of water counts. Evening, journal. Where did I follow excitement today? What unfolded? Write 3 things you're grateful for. This 3-step routine conditions your system to recognize, act on, and amplify excitement daily, bringing it all together. So let's recap. Excitement is your higher self signal. Identifying it means tuning into the moment and noticing what lights you up. Amplifying it requires micro choices, visualization, presence, and gratitude. When you follow excitement consistently, life becomes a series of synchronicities. Manifestation happens naturally, not through force. This is Bashar's formula in action. Act on your highest excitement to the best of your ability with 0 expectation of outcome. Bridge to Neville Goddard. Now here's where it gets fascinating. Bashar tells us that excitement is the signal from your higher self. Neville Goddard takes it further. He teaches that your imagination is the creative force that shapes reality. So if Bashar says excitement is the compass, Neville says imagination is the engine. When you feel excitement and then imagine from the end state, embodying the feeling that what you desire is already real, you combine both teachings into a powerful practice. Bashar shows you the direction, and Neville shows you how to inhabit it as reality. In our next episode, we'll explore exactly how Neville's practice of living in the end can merge with Bashar's frequency of excitement, creating a manifestation process that's not only aligned, but unstoppable. So the invitation is simple. Today, choose one thing that excites you. Act on it fully with no expectation. Notice what synchronicities arise. Your life will start to feel less like pushing and more like flowing. And from that flow, you'll discover the infinite creative power of your imagination, which we'll explore together with Neville Goddard in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in. If this resonates, subscribe for more, and let's continue this journey together.